Yo, what is up guys, it's Clash on the scene with a brand new video. In today's video we're actually going to be doing some trophy pushing, get a few live battles done and hopefully challenge my all-time trophy record of 25-17, which I got yesterday using a pretty decent hog deck. Now we're going to go further on into that, and we're actually going to use a new legendary card that I actually obtained from a legendary chest that popped up in the shop yesterday, about this morning actually. There it is. It was a pretty cool one. I got something pretty decent out of it. Now I want you to guess which card it is. If you've watched my channel, I've got the Lava Hand and the Princess, and it's not those. So the other six, the Inferno Dragon, the Ice Wizard, Miner, Sparky, Lumberjack, Log. Not the Graveyard, that comes out in 12.5 hours. So that'll be the 9th legendary in the game. Which one of those 6 did I get? So we're also going to go into a few live battles as well, just to see how good I can do with this deck that I've using with this new legendary. And if you haven't guessed already, take a guess in the comments section below. The new clan YT Clashes, it's available for domestic gameplay or for collaborations with myself. Just drop a message to the Twitter page. I'll just leave a caption below on the video to give you the page link. Just type that in, and you'll go direct to my Twitter page and just drop me a tweet saying I want to do a collaboration. It's just to build some profile for the channel. Now, sorry about the insane amount of wind, because I am absolutely terrible at this game. Sorry about that. I've won a hell of a lot of battles, and there's nothing I can do about that. So, and that's how much I suck at this game. Anyway, so we're going to get into a couple of battles today, and a few battles today, and we're going to see if we can push up any more trophies. So against Ho3 in, or of the clan name that has Arab letters or something. So have you guessed what legendary I've got yet? It's going to pop up in a bit. It's not in the deck right now. And another giant user. Been plenty of them around, I tell you, loads of them. Giant Witch. Giant Witch is the most common combo I'm seeing up here. We're dropping the Wizard. Hog Rider, Giant Hog Rider. That was actually part of the deck I used to get to 25. Oh, he's got Hog Freeze. And he's going to fireball that and get rid of it completely. And that Hog Rider's got so many shots onto that tower. He nearly took that, but my troops there completely wiped out that push in the end, and he's not going to have much left to defend against this Prince. There's the Prince. And you can probably see it in the... there it is into the deck now. Yeah, it was the Lumberjack. Sorry, it did come in a bit earlier, but yeah, the Lumberjack was the card I got from a legendary chest that I opened earlier on today. Now, I think he's pretty cool, to be honest. He's a decent damage dealer. So, a bit of connection problem there. As I said about the Lumberjack, I think he's a pretty decent card. He's a damage dealer. He does a hell of a lot of damage. He's used his Hog Freeze again. It's not going to worry me too much, because the Mega Minion takes it out in the end. And the tower was also dealing damage to the Hog as well. So, we're actually going to go and push for this tower up here. Now he's dropped in a minion horde, which I'm going to zap, and that's going to be his tower. Now my level 7 wizard can kill his minions. That's thankfully, so not too worried about that. Now we're going to play the Lumberjack here on this giant. Now I know he's got Hog Freeze, so I'm going to wait for him to drop his freeze spell. There it is. Then dropping the Mega Minion, take him out. So the Lumberjack's going to do some work on that giant. He attacks really quick. He's like a mobile rage spell. He's got barbarians there to stop that, and a skeleton army. I haven't seen that all game. So I'm afraid we are going to lose this battle, because that kind of sucked. The Hog Freeze didn't really help me at all. Oh well, what can we do? We tried. And obviously with this new face cam software, it's a bit tougher for me, because it's a bit new for me. This is the first time I've ever done a face cam video on this channel. So we only lost 19 trophies there. That isn't too bad. So we're going to get into a second battle here. Now we've dropped a few more trophies. in that one. So hopefully we can do better again against Rafki. Is that of JFK? Hopefully we can beat. See if we can beat this guy. Now he's not got a lot of trophies at all. He's got when he's in the Royal Arena, to be true honesty, and he's facing me with loads more trophies. So if I lose to this guy, I could be losing about 40. So I need to be very careful. So I'm going to play the Prince and the Lumberjack. As I said, like a mobile rage spell. Minions there, he's dropped. Lumberjack's going to do some serious work on that tower. He's dropped in his giant there. The baby dragon's going to get distracted on the Mega Minion. Hopefully the Mega Minion can take him out. He's dropped his rage spell in. The rage spell to get kind of a... I'm not sure if it was a nerf or a buff, because it got its elixir cost decreased, but then it had stats decreased as well to balance it. So not quite sure what that is. If it's a nerf or a buff, I mean, I think it's a mixture of the both. I think it's just a balance. So Hog's going to go in. Now, has he got a building? I don't think so. He's got barbarians. Hog Rider going to get a shot off on the tower. Going to fireball those barbs, essentially killing them. The tower will just one-shot these guys. There we go. So we're actually going to play in the Prince here with the Wizard. He's dropped in his giant again there on that tower. The Wizard's going to take out those minions, and that's the first tower, so that's good. So that giant's probably going to take my tower. In fact, he will take my tower because the Mega Minion won't do enough damage. But look how much tower. Look at his HP on his tower. Crikey, that minion and that Wizard and that Prince did a lot of damage on that tower. So we're actually going to drop those barbarians on the Wizard, take him out. So the Wizard's been taken out. Now we're going to go for the 3 crown on this guy because I think we can get it. So Lumberjack's going to go in. Dropping the Hog Rider behind him. Those barbarians doing loads of damage. Now we don't even need to worry. Hog Rider's going to get a shot on the tower, and that's a 3 crown. Nice. And well, that was a lovely 3 crown, and that's going to only get us 19 trophies. But oh well, it wasn't too bad. We got what we lost. So we're going to go for a final battle. Yeah. So this basically was a announcement on the new card in my trophy pushing. Also collaborations as well. The graveyard spell is also coming into the game. I'm going to talk to you about that while I do this battle. I was going to talk about the graveyard spell in this battle, but I was distracted quickly by how many troops he was dropping. So very sorry about that one. Against in brackets War from the Kunkla or whatever. Whoa, nice golem. Whoa, that's a lot of troops. Fireball's going to take them all out though. And that's not doing anything at all to my tower. Fireball has ripped that apart. So trying to beat me with that. There's another Ice Spirit. Crikey, he cycled that quick. He's mirrored those goblins and zapped them. Oh, the Hog Rider and the Prince are doing work on that tower. Come on, do work. Oh yeah, that's your tower, mate. Nice. Just what we needed there. So, those skeletons are going to get taken out using a very cheap deck here, and I've got a lot of area damage cards. So hopefully he can bring this guy to his demise. Well, not literal, but his in-game demise. So let's go to he drops a lot of troops in there. That's not much of an elixir cost though. It's 7, I think that cost him to drop that. So the Ice Golem has been there as a distraction, but those goblins are going to get literally ripped apart by that Wizard. This guy's deck is inefficient against mine. So in goes the Lumberjack. Lumberjack's going to do some serious work on that tower. He attacks so quick. I mean, he attacks quicker than a second, and that's the second tower. Might actually go for a 4th today, you know. We're going to go for a 4th battle. I think we should, because these two have been pretty darn insane, pretty darn cool, and we've won both of them. So that's going to be the 3 crown, 2nd 3 crown in a row with the Lumberjack. Just goes to show how good a card it actually is, and I think that guy gave up in the end. I'm actually going to go and check his deck in a minute to see how cheap that actually was. Would you go check how cheap this guy's deck was? I mean, that is extremely cheap. That deck is could be in the ones. 1.7 average elixir cost. That is insane. He's trying to do the new cheapest deck inside of the game. 1.7 elixir on average. That's pretty darn cheap, to be honest. Compare that against my deck here, which is 4.0. I mean, it's nearly 2.5. It's nearly 2.5 times cheaper than mine. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. I need 8 more hogs to get a level 7 hog rider, and it's looking pretty darn cool for me, really. The lumberjack, obviously, pretty nice card, and he hasn't got many hit points, but he does a lot of damage and he does it very quickly. He's a mobile rage spell, should we say? So we're going to get into one final battle today. So we're against Feast Out from Organ Dark with 2358 trophies. Let's see if we can beat this guy. So we've dropped him minions and an Ice Spirit to start with. Wizard's going to take that out. It wasn't a positive elixir trade there, really, but because his was 4 and my Wizard is 5. So the Prince is distracted. He's got a lumberjack as well. But look at the Wizard's going to do some work on that tower. Nice. Down to 11-15 already. We're going to have to fireball that away. It's going to be a positive elixir trade, to be entirely honest, because that costs 7 and that just cost me 4. So that's nice. So we're actually going to play in our own lumberjack here, and we're going to back him up with a hog rider. He's used an Ice Spirit. Oh, he's got an Inferno Dragon. Oh no. So we're going to zap that Inferno Dragon. Hopefully a hog can take the tower here. Oh well, that's a fireball away from destruction. So that Inferno Dragon is pretty nasty. There's his lumberjack. I'm going to use the Prince and pull him over. Well, not literally pull him over. That Inferno Dragon's on the tower. Oh no. Damn it. Well, that kind of sucks. Sorry, the connection cut off for a second there. So that's kind of sucked. I forgot to deal with the Inferno Dragon. I've been punished. We're going to fireball that tower there just to get ourselves one tower back. So we've not lost this yet. So we're going to play in lumberjack, hog rider. He's played the giant in there. There's the Inferno. That lumberjack's going to do some serious work to that tower. Oh, we've nearly destroyed that tower with that push. So I'm not worried about those minions. I'm going to let the Inferno Dragon just get a bit further down, and then I'm going to use the Mega Minion to take him out. So the lumberjacks, unless he's dealt with, is going to do a bit of damage. There we go. Playing our own, take out that giant. Then dropping the hog rider here. So the Ice Spirit has actually frozen the Prince, but that's our tower. That's the second tower. Prince gets a charge shot off, and we can get a good value fireball, really. But I'm not going to bother because the range isn't big enough. Okay, so we're actually going to put in some barbarians on that giant. The Inferno Dragon is distracted on the barbarians, which means I can let my Mega Minion take him out, and that should be game. That should be it. So that's 3 victories in today's episode. It shows you why this deck is actually pretty darn good. So that'll be the end of today's video, and this was a new try with the new face cam, and well, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Clash Royale and Clash of Clans content. So guys, I've been the Clasher. Clash on. Peace out. Bye.